We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I gotta tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on the show, and it comes your way next. Garrett Cole gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
So stepping in, Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gardner on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the third baseman, Untitled.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Cole has compiled over 1,100 innings of work over his major league career and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Brayer.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Abreu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with two away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count now, 3-2. Two out, nobody on. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. White Sox leave 1. White Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Dallas Keuchel is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Now the pitch. In there, 1-1. Keuchel has racked up over 1,300 innings on the Major League mound and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. He takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Torres is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Edwin Encarnacion now. His career line against Garrett Cole. Not great, and he's 1 for 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Encarnacion has accumulated a little over 1,800 hits during his time in a big league uniform. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Got it pitch. The left fielder, Eboy Jimenez.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the exciting Eboy Jimenez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No, that's down.
Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground at first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
1 strike now from Cole.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-0.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in now, Luis Robert. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Mazara, the runner at first with 2 gone. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Skied into very shallow right. Frazier is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now, Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Fouled away. One and one. Here it comes. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike two. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And the pitch. Luke Voigt waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So striding in, Luke Voigt. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
The designated hitter.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's 0 for 5. No outs, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Right to him. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting 7. The left fielder,
Into the box now, Mike Tauchman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Still only one out in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Robert calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting it, the third baseman, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. A Brayer over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Coming to the plate now, Leori Garcia, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And that's too high, ball 2. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Moncada.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
The windup and the 0-1. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Torres has it. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now to the plate, Clint Frazier, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Frazier on at first, nobody out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1.
Hey.
Two and two. These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. A bare hand for one to Brayer for the big double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Gardner. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground with the left side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Next to the Yankees, the shortstop,
Now a throw over to first. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Keuchel pauses. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. One left for the Yankees, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Grandal.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Nope, outside. Ball 2.
The 2-0. fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Just hung in there on that one. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. In his career, Encarnacion has accumulated a little over 1,800 hits during his time in a big league uniform. 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Got him swinging in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. On the next at bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Fouled off.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. They'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball called for strike 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi.
Eboy Jimenez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
At the ball.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Knuckle curve and a beauty. 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Full count still. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tachman is there and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. First pitch on its way. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. a bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Three-two pitch. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate, Luis Robert. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Tauchman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. That ball was smoked, but he's gone nonetheless to start the home fifth. At the plate, Gio Urshela. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Digging in to try it again, Clint Frazier. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Keiko into his motion. Here it is.
Ball inside.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw over to Brayer is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Leori Garcia.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
That's by him for strike one. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. To short. Torres picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for two. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. Sixth inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this sixth inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The sixth and seventh innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Yohan Moncada is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's big out.
Anderson, a runner at second with one away. Fouled off. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. And now the runner's trying for third. Sent toward first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brayer.
So a runner at third, two men are out, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1 home.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down on the way.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox leave 1. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now the 1-0. Popped up. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11, Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Lazaro looks up into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
You're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up, he wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Torres stands in as he looks at a called strike. Wind up and the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The ball. The pitcher, Garrett.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jimmy Cordero, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 50.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
Torres leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 New York. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time, laid off for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 3-1 pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the exciting Eboy Jimenez. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground is short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. From the belt, the pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready now, Luis Robert, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. From the stretch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Encarnacion at third. Jimenez at second. Mazara is over at first with 1 away. That misses 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-0 on the way.
Now, 2-1.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Count remains 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Gardner. He can't get there as it falls in. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Now batting, the second baseman, Leori Garcia.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Chad Green was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
57. Chad Green.
Standing in now, Leori Garcia, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
The 0-2 home. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Tim Anderson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Yankees 3 and the White Sox 1. Kelvin Herrera gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kelvin Herrera.
Last half of the 7th here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Three and 0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Standing in, Mike Tauchman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, when you hear people talk about the unwritten rules of baseball, I think we just saw a perfect example of that. You hit one of mine, and I'm going to hit one of yours. Always been that way and probably always will be, even though they've tried to crack down on that kind of stuff recently.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Coming to the plate now, Clint Frazier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Two balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. They get the force at the plate. Throw back to Brayer. They get them both, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Yohan Moncada will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. now the 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So here's Jose Brayer, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
There to count 2-2.
Moncada gets his lead at first, nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And here's the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, that would look like a cinch extra base hit off the bat, but a terrific diving catch in left center field.
Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Torres brings it in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Evan Marshall is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
trying to pick things up where he left off. Gardner is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. A pause and the 0-2. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Jay Spry comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Riding into the box, Gleyber Torres in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch coming, here it is. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Torres, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall.
That
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Andujar. His career numbers in this matchup, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a 1-0 putter that's low, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
Here it comes, the 3-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman. Leading off to the right side, the left fielder, Leori Jimenez.
Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0. 3-0.
I got 3-0.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara will swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base. But you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Ready for another chance? Luis Robert. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Stepping into the box, Leori Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Aroldis Chapman, they call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this mess.
The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Torres at the bag. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd, 52,000 plus on their feet. This is foul right side. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. The White Sox down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't exactly a dominant outing, but he did pitch well, got him into the 7th inning, and kept his guys in the lead, and he'll take home the win because of it.
So for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire great crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the American League wildcard game.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.